This clip is going to demonstrate groups in the GAA membership system. It's going to explain what groups are, how to set them up, and how you might use them. So to start off, we're on the welcome panel, and we go to the members option underneath welcome. And from that you see a variety of options, and groups is the third one. So to work with the groups feature, we click on that. And the first thing we see is all the existing groups that are in the system. So there they are. And one of the things that's advised when you're setting up groups is to give them meaningful names. So here this group probably indicates that this is a group of the Westmeath chairmen, secretaries and treasurers, Westmeath club secretaries, etc. So give your groups meaningful names. That's one of the things that will help you later on when you're trying to communicate with them and trying to work with them. So I'm just going to switch from the county level access to the club level access here. Doesn't really affect what I'm doing, it just means I have one menu choice less. So I'm back on members again, back on groups. So now the groups I see will be at the club level. So I have a number of groups here set up based on the club. So if I want to add a new group, I just click on add. And I can give the group a name, and I can give the group some members. There's two steps in the process. So to create the group first, I'll call it maybe something like year born 2001, and this will be all the people who are born in the club that are have a date of birth in 2001. So again, the explanation will be something similar, maybe slight bit more elaborate. Okay, we'll say, members whose year born is 2001. And then we go to the next step, and the next step is how to actually add people to that group. So what I want to do here is I want to add members to it. So I'm on the step 2, add members, and as you can see here from the data visible currently, there are a lot of people here who weren't born in 2001, and there are a total of 618 records that are available to me to work with. So obviously I don't want to be going through them a page at a time or a screen full at a time to try and find those that were born in that particular year, 2001. So what I can do here, one way I could help address it is I could display 50 records rather than 20, but that's not going to do a whole pile other than just show more records on the screen. But what I can do is I can search for the people. So you can search for all or any. So if I'm just worrying about 2001 people alone, I'll search under the following condition. So I'll choose the year born from the drop down list, or in this case the drop up list, and for year born a drop down list appears, and I'll pick 2001 off that. Then I'll search the database. This can take a few seconds. So it's searching away, and it's trying to filter out and just include those who were born in 2001. So Anne Acton should disappear here, and others should disappear. So what I have now is, as you'll see on the screen in front of me, I have just the people who were born in 2001. They're all visible. Now a lot of them are this famous character Joe Bloggs. So in order to see more, we'll say meaningful names and display other people, I'm going to sort the records in various orders. So currently this panel here, of the 4 panels that are here, the name is in a darker shade of blue than the unique ID and date of birth. That means that the name column is the one it's sorted by currently, and it's sorted in descending name order, I think. Okay, so if I want to sort them by ascending name, I click on the arrow there. It is visible just to the right of name, and hopefully it'll eventually show me people whose names start with letter A, who were born in 2001. So I think it's working away doing that sort. The results haven't appeared yet. Okay, so what will be happening in a moment's time is when I get the data sorted in whatever order I'm happiest with, I'm then going to be clicking on certain people, and I'm going to be adding them the add button up here in the center of the screen, and then they'll appear in the rightmost panel, which currently says nothing found to display. So I'm not sure if that sort worked as I'd expected it, so what I'm going to do instead, I'll just sort them by date of birth in ascending order. So I'm clicking on the downward pointing arrow beside date of birth, and when it performs that sort, one of the things you'll notice is that the date of birth panel goes into what colour? Date of birth panel goes dark blue as well. Now I think I'm just unlucky in the sense that all of my characters here are people that were 2001. They're all those Joe Bloggs characters. So unfortunately I can't see the people I was really interested in. So what I'm going to just do here, just to make the exercise more interesting, is I'm going to pick 2002 rather than 2001. Okay, even though I've named my group 2002, 2001, I'll make it 2002, and hopefully that will reveal the people I really want to reveal. So I'm searching again, and here it shows up some people at least that have kind of meaningful names. Eddie Gilroy and Ben Dolan are both born in 2002. So they're the people in that group now is currently sorted in ascending order by surname. So, or not by surname, in fact. I'll sort it by surname. Okay, now they're in ascending order by surname. So I have John Ainsworth and Joe Arthurs appearing as the first two, and my friend Dolan and Gilroy are down beneath all those Joe Bloggs characters. So I'm going to add Ainsworth. If you wanted to add all the people that's currently on screen to your group, you could just click on that leftmost button to the left of name. Okay, you could click on that. I think I unclicked it, and then hit add. Okay, but I don't want to add them all. I just want to add a handful of them. So I'm going to unclick it, untick it. So I'm going to add Ainsworth and Arthurs. Add those two. So again, it takes a couple of moments to add them to the group. So there they are added. And the other two characters, Dolan and Gilroy, if I sort them in descending order now, it's the quickest way for me to navigate to Gilroy and Dolan, because they're at the end of my list. So there they are appearing. So I'll tick those two. Okay, it takes a little while because it's obviously a bit slow. So eventually my little box will disappear, hopefully, and I'll be able to tick those two fellas. There's an error on the page for some reason. Something has failed somewhere. So that's how you add people to a group. So something has. I'm just going to refresh my screen and see, does it sort my problem for me? It might just log me out now, knowing my luck. So I'm back again, adding a group. So of course it didn't finish the process, I think. Oh, it has. It's back alive again. So I see Acton and Ainsworth. Okay. I'm going to add them to my group. So hopefully they'll pop in again. They're in. And I'll just make one last effort to add Gilroy and Dolan to the group. So there's Gilroy and Dolan. Okay, this is sort them by, I haven't them filtered properly at the minute, and I've added to the wrong person, but not to worry. So I'll take Gilroy and Ben Dolan, tick both of those, add them to the group. Okay, as you can see here in my right hand side, my friend Anne Acton shouldn't be in this group, so I'm going to tick her and take her off the group. Okay, that's her gone off the group. And to go back to my initial question again, if I want to find the other character I had initially, I'll go for year born. I'll go for 2002. Search. And the other person I was adding on before the little error arose there a few minutes back, hopefully I'll see him or her again. So I'm going to sort them by name. And there is my friend Joe Arthurs. Okay, so they're the four people I wanted to have in my group. So that demonstrates how to set up a group in the GAA membership system. So it's just working on a year born criteria. So I'll just finish this clip at that stage. You can use the group to send messages to the group, etc., as well as the other send messages to executive and to players and so on. So if you were to go to communications, you will see a list of among the recipients. I'm just going to type any kind of a message at all here. When I click on the step 2, in other words, when I click the next button down here in the bottom right hand corner and choose my recipients, you'll see here that my group, oh, it hasn't been saved. It's year born 1981. So I mustn't have saved that group at the outset, or at least that error there in the middle would have stalled me. So the year born 2001 or 2002 should appear in this list. So I'll finish the group at this stage. I'll finish the exercise. So the message won't get sent because I don't have credits. So I'll just conclude the video now.